Welcome to the latest Financial Independence Alive podcast. My name is Monique Tonen, the Financial Alchemist, founder of Up Affluence and my signature program, the Bliss Goddess. I guide decisive women entrepreneurs who are ready to share their feminine gifts with a healthy life partner and establish financial independence by their business, their bank account, or better half.
This is Claudia. I am the Love Alchemist, and I am presenting this podcast in collaboration with my dear friend Monique. It's a joy to be here with you.
Thank you, Clau. Well, today we're going to talk about a full body yes. What is it, and how can you align with the universe in a better way? This will be the topic we will dive in today. So, you talk a lot about full body yes when people want to join an ayahuasca ceremony. Can you elaborate a little bit about it? What does it mean?
Yeah.
How does it feel? How does it look? What kind of clues that people can have when they feel a full body yes? What does that mean?
Okay, that's a really great question. Well, basically, it has to do with how does it feel in my body when I say yes to joining a program. For instance, the program that you're offering that combines your offerings with an ayahuasca ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
When I think about it and sit with the idea, how does it feel in my body? Does it bring excitement, and does it want me to get going and sign up? So if you are feeling excitement and joy and like this is definitely what you want to do, that is a full body yes, because you have the body responding with excitement. Okay, so it could feel like chills in the body. It could feel like just excitement, like when you're about to do something that is going to really bring you joy and passion.
Mm-hmm. So now, I know what a full body yes is, but how can you explain this to people who are not familiar with the full body yes, or who are not into their bodies, or how do I say this? They are not familiar with it, with this whole concept of full body yes. Can you give them some kind of clues? Because yes, I understand when you say you feel excitement in your body, but what if you don't know how to listen to your body, or if you don't know how excitement in your body feels? You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So actually, there is a really good way to test it. It's called the body pendulum system. Your body has memory, and your body knows what is right for you. Okay. And when you want to connect with the guidance of your body, number one, you need to drink a lot of fluids to prepare for this test. Okay. Drink lots of water, be hydrated, because the body pendulum works with the fluids of the body. And then you can have a couple of questions to test it out. Okay. You're going to close your eyes and stand up straight with your hands by your side. Mm-hmm. The legs are going to be hip width, and you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to ask questions to your body that are yes, no answer. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yep. And that you already know what the answer is. For instance, the first one you're going to say, is my name Monique?
Yes.
And you know that is yes. And observe how the body is going to give you like a forward move, and that's going to be your yes. And then you're going to ask, what you know is a no answer. Am I living in the Netherlands right now? And you're gonna keep your eyes closed, and you're gonna see how your body responds. No. And that's going to be the testing for your yes and no answers. Now you know how your body is responding. And after you have done the testing, then you're going to ask your questions. Am I ready to join this program that Claudia and Monique are offering? And just close your eyes and wait for the body response.
That's a great signal. Yes. And especially for people, I mean, like us, we are comfortable with feeling a body, although we had to learn it as well, right?
Exactly.
I can imagine, and especially if you're interested in ayahuasca, your full body yes, it has a deep meaning, because you have to feel like this calling, like, oh yes, this is for me, I'm going, because it's not only that most people are afraid of stepping out of their comfort zone, and especially ayahuasca, right? They don't know it. There's a lot of rumors in the world. So if you feel that full body yes, it gives you the opportunity to go through the fear, because the desire is going to be bigger than the fear, and then you go through the roof, right? You go through the ceiling. And that's what we want, of course. And not only what we want, but it's also what you want in your path. Because your spiritual path is very, very much important if you want to live a spiritual life. Because for me, when I started my spiritual journey, life became easier. And it was so easy for me to read the signs and feel the signs, and I get inspired actions, so I would recommend everyone to live a spiritual life. But what I also noticed, and I see this with my clients as well, and that's what I teach them, of course, in the Bliss Goddess program. If you don't make an aligned decision, meaning you can say, yes, I feel a full body yes, but you don't do the payment, or you don't confirm, or you don't take action to do the payment, that's not a full body yes. That's fear that is creeping in. And I mean, that's not like a crime. I'm not saying like, oh my God, you made a big mistake, but there is something I want you to consider. Because every time you say yes, or you feel a yes, and you do no, meaning that there's no commitment, there's no investment, there's not a follow-up of this yes, you are saying to the universe, well, first of all, you're sabotaging yourself, because how can you trust yourself? You're saying yes and you do no. That doesn't give you any confidence. Not at all. Actually, you're sabotaging yourself constantly because you're not aligned. There are not aligned actions, right? Secondly, if you say, oh yes, that's a full body yes, but you don't do the payment, and you say to us, yes, I want to do that, but you don't follow up, you don't take action on whatever we offer, Q&A, a waiting list, or whatsoever, or do a payment or down payment, whatever, you're saying to the universe, yeah, I want something, but and the universe will say, okay, that's fine, I'm happy. I mean, the universe always has your back, but you have to make aligned decisions, aligned action.
Exactly.
Because if you don't, the universe is confused. The universe doesn't know how to help you. And then you are sobbing, or you're mad that things don't happen for you. I got a clue. When people come to me and say, well, this doesn't work, or this what, and they're blaming the circumstance, and I'm like, well, maybe you have to look at your own alignment first of all, because I always say, I mean, women come to me to become financially independent, right? So if you cannot manage your own emotions, your own behavior, your own actions in an aligned way, how the heck are you thinking that you can manage the money? You gotta first manage yourself. If you're not capable of doing that, you're not capable to become financially independent. It's impossible. If you want to become financially independent, you have to become a good money manager. But that starts with you. You have to become a good manager of you and your relationships before you can go into business. Because,
and
you know, well, one thing I want to say about this, it's the same as if a client signs up and you say to the client, okay, well, thank you for signing up. See you in 6 weeks. Right? And the client would be like, wait a minute, I signed up. When are we going to meet? When is the onboarding call? You know, or I wouldn't say anything. That's weird, because the client would be like, I don't get it, and that's not aligned as well. And
exactly.
The funny thing is, when we have this kind of experiences, we are like confused, right? We're like, oh, I don't get it. Well, normally, you know, we do A and then B. But when it comes to ourselves, we are spreading yeses all over, and we're not acting on it. So as long as you're not putting this together, having a full body yes, but also act on it. As long as you don't do that, you don't gain confidence, and you're telling the universe, well, I don't mind, you know. And I would love to address this in this video, that a full body yes is so freaking important, but you have to follow up.
Yes, follow up.
Yes. So is there anything else, Claude, that you would like to add to this?
I would say yes. So you will experience fear because you're doing something new. You are overriding the old program.
Yes.
But if you already received the full body yes, act on it. Don't be held back by your fears. Just go forward and trust that the universe has your back.
Exactly. Yes.
Once you act on it, you're saying yes to opening new pathways, to learning and strategizing in ways that you have not before.
Exactly.
So yeah, once you get this answer from your body, move on. Yes, the fear will be there, but still move on.
Yes. Yeah, and in my opinion, and it was also in my experience, the moment you do this, it becomes easier, because you address and you understand, oh, this is the fear coming up. I know you. I'm going to do it anyway, you know. So, and that gives you more confidence, and you're like, and then when you did it, and you get new experiences, you start to get excited, and you start to get excited in the universe. You start to get excited about the process, because now you know the principle. You have been through it. You have lived it, and then your life is going to change, like in ways that because you like, oh, wait a minute, I can do this, but I can also do this and this and this, you get excited, and then you have to choose way more consciously in how you design your life. And that's amazing. I mean, for me, that's the key, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You will begin to see how the synchronicities are just presenting
Exactly. Yeah.
one after the other.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you made that commitment not only to yourself, but also to the universe, but also around the people around you. And as long as I call this always the Mercedes star, as long as your behavior, your thinking and your emotion and your behavior is not aligned, people don't believe you. They don't trust you. They understand, wait a minute, she says this, but she doesn't do this, or she doesn't follow up. So that will trigger distrust. But the other opposite is also true. If you do and feel and say and act on it, people are like, oh yeah, oh and in the end, people will say, well, if Monique says she's going to show up, or when Klaus says she's going to show up, she will show up. They trust you, exactly. You do, because you did it over and over and over again, right? And this is what we need in business to attract more people, to attract more clients. So as you don't manage yourself and you don't manage your relationship, you cannot manage money, because you lack this piece in yourself, because you're not in alignment, and people will distance themselves from you.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, final words, Clau, on this full body yes experience.
Follow your passion. Even if it scares you.
Yes.
Follow your passion.
Yeah.
Don't hold back.
Yes.
Don't hold back.
Yes. Amazing. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Are you ready to awaken your bliss goddess? Ready for a wealthy life? Then download my Happy Money Playbook. You are also, of course, very welcome to have a personal alignment call. Then we create together a soul-led, wealthy life master plan. To also get this healthy life partner into your life this year. Yet, don't wait too long. You attract who you are, not what you want.